Hello everyone, welcome back to the Global Conflict News channel. Please subscribe my channel and stay tuned for more powerful stories shaping our world today. The oceans have always been places where nations test not only their ships but also their strategies, and when a vessel like China's Yuan Wang-5 reappears in the Indian Ocean, it is not just a routine mission. It becomes a story of technology, ambition, and rivalry unfolding across vast waters. To understand why this single ship has drawn attention from the United States, from India, and from military observers around the world, we need to look closely at its structure, its capabilities, and the message it sends every time its hull cuts through the sea. This is more than a ship, it is a declaration in steel, wires, and radomes. The first impression begins with the exterior, and the Yuan Wang-5 leaves no doubt that it is unlike any ordinary vessel. Stretching to a massive length of around 222 meters, the ship dominates the horizon like a floating city of surveillance. Its white hull gleams under the sunlight, an intentional design choice that reflects its dual identity as a research vessel and a strategic tracker. What catches the eye immediately are the enormous spherical radomes that sit like giant white globes across its decks, giving it the appearance of a futuristic outpost at sea. These domes shield the high-powered antennas and radar systems inside, protecting them from weather and from prying eyes. The bow of the ship is sharply designed, built to cut efficiently through waves, ensuring steady motion even in rough seas. Around the midsection, multiple decks rise with antenna arrays and communication equipment mounted high, like watchtowers constantly scanning the sky. To stand on the shore and watch this ship glide by is to witness an unmistakable projection of China's maritime ambition, a ship designed not for beauty but for authority, for surveillance, and for technological reach. Its scale, combined with its silence, makes it feel less like a ship and more like a moving fortress of electronics. Inside, the atmosphere is entirely different from the intimidating exterior. The Yuan Wang-5 is not a place of luxury but of precision and practicality. The interior is built for efficiency, with narrow corridors lined with conduits and equipment, laboratories where scientists and engineers analyze data, and control rooms where glowing screens fill the space with streams of numbers, maps, and signals. Every console hums with purpose, and every operator works with quiet concentration. The crew quarters are modest, designed only for rest between long hours of work. Dining areas are functional, serving meals that fuel rather than entertain. There are no grand halls or comfort lounges, instead, there are meeting rooms where missions are discussed, technical workshops where maintenance is performed, and command centers where orders are relayed. The impression is one of constant vigilance, a ship alive not with luxury but with information. Life on board revolves around data, surveillance, and communication, and the environment reflects that in every detail. Performance is where the Yuan Wang-5 reveals its true power. As a tracking ship, it is designed to monitor satellites, missiles, and space missions with extraordinary precision. Its advanced radar arrays and communication systems can follow objects thousands of kilometers away, allowing China to keep a constant eye on launches, tests, and movements in space. The mobility of the ship makes it far more versatile than stationary ground-based tracking stations. By moving into the Indian Ocean or other strategic waters, it can position itself in the perfect spot to capture signals and monitor events that might otherwise be beyond reach. It is capable of monitoring multiple satellites simultaneously, providing real-time data back to China's command centers. During missile tests, it acts like a floating eye, observing flight paths, gathering telemetry, and ensuring every detail is captured. Its engines, while not built for combat-level speeds, provide endurance and stability. The Yuan Wang-5 can stay at sea for weeks at a time, with supply systems designed for long missions. Its performance is measured not in battles won but in information gathered, and in this role, it is unmatched. By roaming across oceans, it becomes an invisible extension of China's strategic reach, feeding constant streams of intelligence into the growing web of Beijing's space and defense programs. Safety features aboard the Yuan Wang-5 are not merely about protecting the crew but about safeguarding its mission-critical systems. The ship is constructed to endure rough oceanic conditions, with a reinforced hull that ensures stability even in storms. Sophisticated navigation systems allow it to chart courses through crowded sea lanes with precision, avoiding accidents or collisions. Onboard fire suppression systems and compartmentalized design help contain emergencies, ensuring that a single accident does not cripple the vessel. Sensitive electronic systems are shielded against external interference, and cybersecurity defenses are believed to be embedded deep within its networks to ward off hacking attempts or electronic warfare strikes. For a ship that carries vast amounts of classified data, the security measures extend far beyond the physical. Communications are encrypted, systems are compartmentalized, and every safeguard reflects the seriousness of the vessel's mission. Safety here is not about comfort, it is about ensuring uninterrupted intelligence gathering, regardless of the conditions outside or the threats around. The unique selling points of the Yuan Wang-5 lie in what sets it apart from almost any other vessel at sea. It is not a warship bristling with weapons, yet its influence can rival that of an entire fleet. Its ability to track and monitor space launches, missile trajectories, and satellite operations makes it a cornerstone of China's expanding capabilities in space and defense. Unlike fixed ground stations, it can move wherever it is needed, giving Beijing a mobile advantage that makes surveillance global rather than regional. Its presence in the Indian Ocean, for example, allows China to watch Indian missile tests and satellite launches, a capability that understandably raises concern in New Delhi. For the United States, the ship symbolizes China's growing confidence in projecting power far from home, using technology instead of firepower. Another unique feature is its endurance. Few nations operate such specialized ships that can linger in critical waters for extended missions. Combined with the fleet of other Yuan Wang tracking vessels, it forms a mobile constellation of eyes and ears that enhance China's ability to control and dominate the information domain of warfare. The ship itself becomes a unique selling point of China's broader strategy: influence without direct confrontation, intelligence without immediate conflict, presence without permanent bases. When it comes to price, the exact cost of the Yuan Wang-5 remains shrouded in secrecy, as most military or dual-use assets are. However, analysts estimate that building and maintaining such a specialized vessel runs into hundreds of millions of dollars. The investment is not just in the steel of the ship but in the sophisticated electronics, the radar systems, the communication arrays, and the cyber defenses that make it effective. Beyond its construction, the cost of operation is immense. Fuel, crew, salaries, maintenance of sensitive equipment, and constant technological upgrades all add to the burden. Yet from Beijing's perspective, the price is justified. The intelligence it gathers, the strategic advantage it provides, and the message it sends to rivals make it worth far more than the financial cost. Compared to the expense of maintaining overseas bases or deploying large fleets, a tracking ship like the Yuan Wang-5 is a cost-effective solution to achieve influence across oceans. In conclusion, the Yuan Wang-5 is more than just a ship returning to the Indian Ocean. It is a visible sign of China's technological ambition and its determination to project influence far beyond its shores. From the outside, it stands as a futuristic fortress of surveillance, with radomes rising like symbols of power. Inside, it functions as a disciplined hub of information, where every crew member contributes to a constant flow of data. Its performance ensures China can watch the skies and seas with precision, while its safety features protect the mission in every condition. Its unique selling points lie in mobility, endurance, and the ability to extend China's reach without bases or battleships. Its price, while high, is considered a necessary investment in the age of information warfare. For India, its presence is a reminder of China's watchful eye. For the United States, it is a sign of Beijing's growing confidence in competing in space and maritime domains. For China, it is both a shield and a sword of knowledge, proving that in today's world, information is as decisive as weapons. The reappearance of the Yuan Wang-5 in the Indian Ocean is not a routine voyage, it is a geopolitical event, a signal written across the waves, and a reminder that the competition for dominance is as much about what you can see as it is about what you can control. The giant ship sails not just through water but through the currents of global strategy, leaving behind questions, concerns, and the unmistakable impression that the future of conflict is being shaped silently in places where technology meets ambition.